Hello, we are back with Kamikaze Lassplanes. When we last left off, we were planning a party for Anna. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Ah! The evening sneaks in before I notice. When I reach the quarters to freshen up, the sun was slowly moving towards the horizon. And when I left, dressed formally and ready for the party, Skyfortress was immersed in darkness. Alba is nowhere to be seen. I assume she's making the finishing touches at the party. So I go pick up Hannah. We meet in the corridor of the female quarters. Naturally, Iluna is right by her side. I suspect the cat is more excited about the food than the owner itself. Ready for dinner? The cat. You know, I need to see the picture of the cat, because they've never shown it before. Although my question wasn't directly directed at Iluna, the pet answers it happily. Anna nods amused. We both head for the main square. At first, it's not hard to keep our destination a secret. The problem starts only at the first crossroad. Instead of turning in the direction of the canteen, I walk towards the hangars. I'm trying to be nonchalant about it, hoping she won't notice. Of course, it's futile. Wasn't the canteen over there? It's another route. Another meaning around? I prefer the name Scenic. Uh-huh. I feel her suspicious gaze on me while we approach the hangars. It's easy to have an inkling. The canteen is in the opposite way. And hangars look like, well, hangars. A row of large halls, empty or filled with military units. A poor scenery to show before dinner. Yet, I still have her patience, at least for now. Iluna is mincing between us when we slowly close to the hangars from where light comes out. And excuse me for my terrible reading again. The wind carries a buzz of conversations from it. Brandenburg tilts her head, turning to me. Are you taking me for a nice chase for more deserters? Oh, you shouldn't have. Not exactly.
Hey!
Here. Hannah and I turn towards the direction of the scream. Alba peeks out the interior of the lit hangar. I can see her jump from the spot with excitement. She's waving her hand, equally drawing attention and rushing us. Do I dare to ask? You probably shouldn't. With a sigh, Hannah moves to the hangar with me. Aw, that's cute. When we approach the door, I see a surprising sight. The hangar looks beautiful. I didn't think such a stark interior could look so cozy. Rows of lights hang above us, between the pillars, bathing in spots in the warm glow. The taller crates were arranged as tables. Some of them were by the wall, forming counters full of food and beer. Others make large tables in the middle of the room, around which there are shorter crates for sitting. A handful of people are inside. Everyone's turned to us as we enter, nodding amicably. I know everyone. They're friends with whom I spend evenings in the canteen together with Alba. Hannah stops in her tracks, unsure how to interpret the scene. Looking at her, I see she's visibly confused.
Surprise!
I knew she said that. That's cute. We both jump at the sight and scream. Josh reaches Bradenberg in one leap. Her voice echoes in the hangar, amplified tenfold. We threw you a welcome party. Watch her say you don't like big gatherings. I avoid Badenberg's surprised gaze, as she didn't expect me to notice. He said that? It's not too elegant. Some crates weren't even. I had to nick these from the other hangars to make tables. You mixed cargo from the other hangars. And I borrowed a bottle from this mean officer who always yells at us. It looked old and expensive. I thought we could make a toast later. So you stole it. It's not much, but I didn't have a lot of time.
Good job.
It's okay. We both freeze. Joss stops her practice monologue, and I stop interrupting her. She didn't mind me anyway. Her face is flushed, hands folded nervously. She's watching Bradenberg with bated breath. It looks great. Well, that's the first. I didn't expect her to actually say that. I definitely thought she was gonna be mad at it. Hannah's short, monosyllabic. Monosyllabic? Oh, yeah, it's monosyllabic. Confession is enough for to get an inhuman squeal out of Tross. I could swear her eyes brim with tears. Before I can congratulate her on her achievement, she jumps to place. I nearly forgot. She turns around, dashing for the food corner. Hannah smiles lightly, which is a great surprise for me. I didn't think she even liked a small party. Open my mouth to offer a compliment, but Tross back so quickly I don't even get a chance. She holds the large tray of sweet buns in her hands. Some of them are sprinkled with powdered sugar, some drizzled with chocolate. Tross puffs her chest out proudly. I made you some sweet buns. Myself. Even used a recipe from my Nana. Hannah frowned slightly. Nana? I helped. A little. Here, have some. I watched her put the tray under Hannah's nose. She gives in, grinning wider, and reaches for one of the buns. The whore. She's going for the chocolate one. The sheer memory makes my stomach turn. Oh, it fell. Oh, I hit her. I hit her hand as quickly as I can. I barely make it. Bradenberg turns her head to me, offended.
What?
Hey! I think you should try the one with the powdered sugar first. That's the original, you know?
Oh.
Yes! And then you can compare them and tell me which one is best. Hannah glances at me with suspicion, rubbing her hand. For a while, she's contemplating my unbecoming behavior, then finally shrugs. She follows my recommendation and takes the one with the sugar. Alba is watching Hannah attentively, as if she takes a bite of the bun. Only when the blonde shows her thumbs up does Alba inhale, overjoyed. Bradenberg blushes, and she too was impressed at how good the baking is. It's delicious. Yes! I did it! I reach for a bun, but before I can take one, Josh is already turning on her heel with the tray. She makes a round to the food counter in a second, this time bringing back 2 pints of beer. Although I had my doubts at first, one of them is for me. Here, let's go have some fun. Giving us the beer, she grabs Hannah's hand and drags her further into the hangar. The people are already sitting by the tables from the crates. As we approach, I realize they're playing cards.
Hell yeah.
I see a glimmer in Brandenburg's eyes when she notices the game too. Alba doesn't need to persuade her. The blonde takes a seat. I can only do the same. I sit down at the side of the near open aircraft gate with a view of the sky. Crisp, cool evening air comes through it. There's no loud music, no big crowds of partygoers. There's a warm atmosphere, buns, and beer. The sky behind us and the table with the cards in front of us. Brandenburg looks delighted. She takes a few sips of beer and reaches for her shuffled cards. Tross is standing tall, as proud as a peacock, no wonder. I'm impressed by how well she reads with all the Lassplanes' preferences. Well, with a bit of my help. Put my pint of beer on the table and grab the cards. There's an interesting night going ahead of us. I must admit, I underestimated Alba's skills. Although she called the type of person of the party a sad bender, it absolutely wasn't like that. Tross seems unaware of Hannah's love for competition and, in turn, gambling. When Brandenburg got a hold of the cards, she took a seat on the crate. She didn't leave until the very end. Unintentionally, Alba prepared the best possible party for the last plane. So we were playing cards. The girls were on the opposites of each other. Alba was babbling under her breath, only half looking at the hand she got. Hannah was silent. She studied everyone with an intense glare of a hawk. Quickly turned out she had a talent for the game, or great determination. When she managed to win, Brandenburg let out a happy scream. Someone like her unusual, quiet, and calm persona. Each victory made her as happy as a child and encouraged to play more. Tross picked it up, unfortunately for herself. To impress her, she got serious and did everything in her power to win with the legendary Lassplane. Game after game, loss after loss, Tross was straining her eyes and mind, trying to find the winning strategy. Time after time, there sounded Hannah's triumphant cry, like she was blind to the opponent's efforts. I wanted to hint her to let Alba win because it meant so much to her, but Hannah's gaze itself, focused on the game, was so murderous, I decided not to take that risk. Besides, Tross probably wouldn't want it. She wished to win fair and square. Only when I saw tears of frustration in her eyes, as she was trying to make sense of the cards she was dealt with, did I call for a break. We made a toast with the liquor stolen from one of the officers. To Hannah, who, delighted with her winning streak, nodded in thanks. Maybe she thought we were toasting to her amazing card skills. Then I realized that Iluna scrumptiously used the fact that we were so focused in the game and ate nearly half of the finger foods behind our backs. Half of what looked like the cat licked it. Nobody was brave enough to eat anything, so we stuck to the beer. We were still playing when a supervising crew entered the hangar, crashing our small party. Gathering in the hangar has been strictly prohibited since the escape of the deserters, which all of us forgot about. Oh, we all got in trouble. But we were all too amused with the party to absorbed in having fun to repent, risking our reprimands in our files. So we ran, like children caught doing something wrong. We got pints of beer and rushed from the hangar. Okay, that actually sounded fun. But won't we get in trouble for that because we're still on probation? So to speak? I was laughing the whole time, feeling like a kid hiding from strict commanders in the barracks. We were running, scattering in different places of the base. Nobody was eager to clean up as punishment for what we just did. Only when we lost the pursuers could we take a break. Charles Bradenberg and I found ourselves in the center of the base, quiet and dark again. We finally had a chance to talk.
I see.
So, there was a watchtower in Moonfell? The three of us walked in of the, I don't know what that word is, I'm sorry, alleyways in the Sky Fortress. Although the party was abruptly cut short, nobody is in a hurry to go to sleep. There's a good chance to talk about what happened in Azura. Hannah was hard to convince. She repeatedly told me not to breathe a word of it to anyone. But Alba isn't a regular grunt on the base, so it's not even like about her being a friend I trust. She's a Lassplane. She might be aware of what's going on to some degree. And if not, she'll find out soon. Letting her in on it may give us some answers, and in the end, only this pragmatic point reaches Bradenberg. Skyforge is asleep, so we decided to take a roundabout walk around. Not to risk we run into party survivors. Trash was out to be surprised as I was when she hears about everything I found out. It can't be fake. Besides, she can't even lie. I can see it on her face that she knows nothing. And in Azura. Shock of information sobered her up completely. She walks beside us, thoughtfully gazing at the towers high above, the ones we used to believe were watchtowers. Like me, she probably seen them from a new perspective. Hannah follows us, vigilantly looking around. She's the only one with some beer left in her pipe, but she doesn't look interested in finishing it. At least not no, when we're discussing that topic. But Loonfell is so small. Where could the watchtower be? Keep it down. I'm sorry, where could the watchtower be? I frown, contemplating the answer. In a dead silence, even her whisper reaches me perfectly. Although, I know it doesn't echo like her normal volume of voice. In Azura, it was hidden under the lighthouse, deep underground. I assume it could be the same in Loonfell. Underground? It's so wild. You didn't know?
No way!
Of course not. I'm just asking. To my surprise, a brush keeps on her cheeks. It's like it was embarrassing that she wasn't aware of it. I immediately want to assure her that's not the case. Surprisingly, Bradenberg beats me too.
There.
It's not your fault. HQ will stop at nothing to conceal this information. Nobody knows. Well, yes. But I never knew it was so close to me. Didn't you sense it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Back then, I just felt uneasy about the Empire attack. But now you're saying this, it might be more than that. I see. The despair which Troz was trying to reach in Loonfell gets a deeper meaning. Maybe it wasn't only about her parents, for whose safety she feared. She did say she felt something bad would happen. She was joking that might have been indigestion after the quartermaster's cuisine, but it turned out she was right. Was it a coincidence? A crazy advanced intuition? Did she sense the watchtower was in danger? The memory of the watchtower in Azura reacting to Bradenberg comes to mind. Only 3 watchtowers are keeping the whole Vela. Can you imagine how much energy it might cost? More than her watch, I assume. Funny. Now, when one of them are down, it must be more energy consuming for the other two. Right, the other two. Azura, her trembling voice draws to my attention. I turn my head to the girl walking by my side. She's hugging herself in her arms, struggling with shivers. Whether it's because her emotions, or the chilly night, or the chill of the sky fortress at night, I don't know. What about the village? The people? Is everyone safe? I stare pointedly at Bradenberg, searching for support in her face. But the last plane is looking elsewhere, like she didn't hear the question. I sigh. I don't know. We didn't find anyone. The village was empty when we landed. So strange. They must have evacuated. Perhaps. It also draws our attention. Thick bushes growing in a small decorative lawn quiver. A cat dashes out from among them, shaking to get the leaves off. Hannah smiles slightly at the sight of Iluna, who, although disappeared from a nocturnal hunt, has already found her way back to her. Tross, concerned, is studying the cat. As usual, it completely ignores her and catches up with Hannah. After a while, her gaze returns to me. How was it? What did the watchtower look like? It was powerful. More powerful than you can imagine. Even when it was dormant, you could feel the energy in the air.
Wow!
Sounds incredible. You could say that. I wish I could see it one day. Maybe you'll have the chance. She nods, immersed in thought. We took back one of the watchtowers, but it's not enough. A long time passed before it'll fix. And we'll be vulnerable to attacks. The good news is, we have 3 spots to defend, not dozens. The bad news is, one of them is inactive, which leaves the kingdom open for another attack. If Lumenfell is so important, the king shouldn't let his villagers suffer. But we can still lose the 3rd one. We both turn our heads to the blonde, kicking a pebble before her. She lifts her gaze from the ground and looks at the last plane. Tross swallows hard under her intense stare. If we don't know where the 3rd one is, we won't be able to defend it. Right. Bradenberg's gaze is so focused that her irises glimmer in the half-light of the starry night. She doesn't take her eyes off of Tross. So?
Do you?
Do you know where it is? Me? Walter said you felt the flight. Wait. Oh god, I messed up again. Walter said you felt the need to fly to Lumenfell. A deep burning need. Maybe you don't know where it came from, but I think the watchtower is calling you. Calling you. And now? Is it calling you now? I clear my throat. Tross's panic look speaks more like 10,000 words. It's clear to me she's baffled. We just dropped so much information on her at once that she doesn't have time to figure it all out. Not to mention, she surely wasn't wondering about where the 3rd watchtower could be. She doesn't have any time. Bradenberg is pressuring her with the subtlety of a bulldozer that makes Alba begin to break. I think... Yeah, actually, shouldn't you know too? Oh wait, is it saying shouldn't you know too to Alba? Too much of shit you know too. No, this is terrible. Nah, I think she's pushing it too much. But she also should know too, honestly. She just found out there were 3 watchtowers, and you're all... She just found out there are 3 watchtowers, and they aren't the ones floating above us. Give them time to collect their thoughts. The enemy can strike at any moment. Time is a luxury we don't have. True, but if Alba knew what a 3rd watchtower would be, surely she already told us. Right? Alba nods energetically in response. On her face, I see some relief, gratitude for getting her out of trouble. Bradenberg's words can be as sharp as knives, even if the last plane isn't doing it on purpose. Hannah shrugs, dropping the topic with her typical faint lack of interest. Fine. I clear my throat diplomatically. I would still like to find a logical explanation of the situation, just without casualties. Maybe the watchtower is calling the Lassplanes only when they're threatened, and you can't sense it beforehand.
Oh.
You think so? Look, you didn't feel fear or the need to fly to Azura. Only Loonfell. Then it turned out Loonfell was attacked first, and Azura was safe then. And Hannah? We both looked at Bradenberg, who pretends to be interested in our pint and finishes the rest of the beer inside. She glances at us from above the edges of the glass. Did you sense it when Azura was attacked? Yeah. The girl hesitates, and it's for a second, so short and unimportant I shouldn't notice. But I do. For some reason, I feel like I see a light in her eyes when she responds.
Yes.
Then everything's clear. So we'll find out when the third one is, when it's attacked, right? At the last moment, not good. What if we don't make it? The whole kingdom will turn to dust. Wow, no pressure. She chuckles under her breath, but I sense her nervousness. No wonder. If HU had been honest, we could have avoided the situation. But they don't know we know the truth, which means we can't ask them where the 3rd watchtower is. What if it's not on the other? What if it's on the other side of the island? What if the Empire attacks it, and Loonfell at the same time? How will we divide our forces if there's 2 Lassplanes in Sky Fortress? If I were them, I would already send us to the area, just in case. But I'm not in command. Okay, wait. So, I'm just talking randomly right now, but what if now, whenever we have a mission, we get to choose who we use during it? Or will it still be story driven? We wandered the park's alleyways, deep in thought. My eyes follow the Aluna. Okay then. Rummaging through the bushes, but my gaze is elsewhere. Around the watchtowers in Azura. In the memory, I'm looking for hints. Suddenly, an important thought comes to mind. The symbol. There was a symbol painting on the door in the watchtower. Hannah, do you remember? The girl shakes her head, frowning. I sigh with annoyance. A symbol? Both Lassplanes stop with me on one of the balconies. I dig through my memories, trying to see a clear image. What did it look like? I'm trying to remember. It looked like a circle with hoops around it. It looked like a sun with rays. I think if I remember correctly, it was a circle with hoops around it. I think I remember if it was this. It was like a circle with many hoops around it.
Wow!
Oh. I think I know where it is. I had to jump with excitement. I put an empty pint on the railing we're leaning against. Really? Alba tilts her head baffled, as if I asked a very stupid question. Hannah's eyebrows raise. You didn't learn about it in school? If we did, it might have been a long time ago. I don't remember anything. It's the energy. My eyebrows meet. She says it feels completely oblivious. Well, obvious. But it's not to me. My hand is leaning against the railing. I catch myself drawing from the symbol on the surface, with my finger, invisible to the eye. Do you mean the energy of the light?
Oh, you...
No, silly. The energy of all of us. She moves closer. Hannah gives her some space, although the blonde's gaze is watching her intently. Trash reaches for the railing with her finger, drawing the same symbol I did, but in a slightly different way. The rays represents us. Our paths in light, the meet. I see. So it's like a religious symbol? It's not the matter of faith. We're all connected. Our lives intertwined into one, you know? It's our energy. Uh-huh. I glance at Bradenburg with a hint of doubt. A faint smile plays on her face. From what I see, her approach to the topic is slightly different than Tross's. She doesn't intrude our conversation, although Alba clicks her tongue, displeased with my reaction. You can feel it deep inside. Just focus. Focus on the feeling. Take a deep breath and take in the energy of the surroundings. You'll sense the place we're at. And us. She looks at me expectantly, and I don't know what she wants from me. To close my eyes and meditate? I don't want to be offensive, but she seems determined to prove something to me. But I don't feel anything. Should I try? I mean, it's Alba asking, so I'ma do it. Alright then. I take a deep breath. I don't really know what to do, so I listen to the rustle of the wind. The cool breeze sweeps through Sky Fortress buildings, pinching my cheeks. Cold air fills my lungs, invigorating my body. Only now, when we're all quiet, I realize how distant this place I come to is. Sky Fortress floats in the sky, far away from our island. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. If not for the Lassplanes at my side, I would think there are no other living beings at the base. It's just me and the glowing stars twinkling in the fabric of the sky. This feeling doesn't leave me warm, doesn't comfort me. I don't feel connected with all of my comrades sleeping in the base. I sense the loneliness of my existence against the magnitude of Sky Fortress. I lift my head, looking at the towering black spires. Their structures cover the glow of the stars. Do you feel it? It's within you. Right here. Whoa. Something happens to me when the Lassplane's finger stabs my chest. The sudden chill grows stronger. My heart beats faster, fueled by a corrupting anxiety. The walls of Sky Fortress climb to the sky like bars of a black cage, and I'm alone in it. What? The memory of Azura sparks before my eyes. When I blink, a blue glow flashes in the window of the base. Yo, this is crazy. I don't know what reflex joints my body. I feel like I don't have any control over it. I involuntarily move away from Tross. I don't know where this anxiety came from. It comes and goes, like a wave of the tide crashing on coastal cliffs. Look at your face. Gotcha. My throat becomes dry. Was it a prank? Or was I really supposed to feel that? I see Hannah watching me with curiosity. I made a fool of myself, didn't I? This place is creepy as hell when you think about it. You're overreacting. Sky Fortress is beautiful. I chuckled nervously in agreement. Although, deep inside, I'm not so sure anymore. It's getting late. It's probably be the time for go to bed soon. Although, I admit I'm not sleepy yet. Especially after that conversation. I sigh. I need a drink. I'll go check if there's anything left in the supplies in the canteen.
Could you?
Give me some if you find anything. I'll do my very best. That's mad crazy, actually. I set off on a short trip to the canteen. Getting something is easier than I thought at this hour. I didn't find any food, but I have beer. With loot in my hand, I walk over to the balcony, only to find it empty. Apparently, the Lassplanes found something to do for the rest of the night while I was gone. I know Alba likes to spend her time in a favorite glade before the bed. The Luna is playing with a pebble in the middle of the balcony. Hannah's probably still around. My feelings for them have evolved in the last few days. When I'm thinking with whom I spend the rest of my night I need to choose carefully. Ah, that's crazy. That's not even a choice. Hannah wanted me to bring her some beer, but frankly, I don't see her anywhere. Since she left, I kind of assumed she changed her mind, or got upon herself. Despite the late hour, I know who I like to talk to. My heart races at the sheer thought. It's been so long since I had a chance to talk to Tross after dusk. When she first arrived at the base, it sort of became our habit. We would always leave around the canteen last. I got used to walking her to her quarters. Our return for Loomfield hit me like a bucket with cold water. It made my attention shift to other things. But now, everything is as it should be. I realized how much I missed it. I feel like her stay in the infirmary took something precious from me. I missed her laugh, her energy. Today proved to me more than anything. Ugh. As I leave Luna playing on the balcony, and I head in the direction that I think I'll find Tross. I have two ideas, one of which is impossible. Sure, there's nothing left in the canteen she could eat. That's why there's only one option. I know which place Album loves more than any other. That is gorgeous. No. My legs carry me to the park. The glade hidden behind safety railings isn't visible from the alleyways. It shows itself only when I reach the edge of the park. I'm walking by a crisp gust of breeze, and rustling of the sea of grass in the moonlight. The darkness makes of this place a cascade of gloom and shadows. taking the various colors away. I struggled to find purple hair against the background of flowers covering the glade. Memories flood me. I can't believe it's been so long since I first came here with Alba. She was the one who showed me this place. And now, she's sitting among the flowers, legs tucked underneath her. I can see she's hunched over something. I approach her, minding my step. The ground here isn't reliable on the Sky Forge alleyways. There you are. Did he scream it? Oh. The girl jumps. Not hearing my arrival, she screams and nearly spills my beer. Trust turns to me, raising her head. I notice a piece of paper she immediately crumples in her fist. Can I join you? The shot doesn't leave Trust's face when I approach her. My coming must have really startled her. I can see confusion when I stand by her. She glares at me. You scared me. I didn't mean to. I brought some beer. I couldn't find food, but... Oh. Thank you. But it's rather late. To prove a point, she stretches lightly. The day was eventful, so I'm not surprised she's exhausted. Despite everything, I can feel a pang of disappointment. I was hoping we could talk. I put her pint aside in silence, in case she decides she wants to sit. From up close, I can see there's something wrong. Her face is contorted with fear? Sorrow? I can't decipher it, but it's definitely not right. Is everything okay? Yep, fine and dandy. I draw my lips to a thin line. Whatever's bothering her, I see she doesn't want to share. A strong wind whips our clothes, bursting into the glade. I watch Truss crumple the piece of paper she was holding in her hand. She puts it into her trouser pocket before I can get a chance to see what's on it. I'm silent. I feel she's shutting me off. Whatever she was so focused on before I came was related to the piece of paper. It must have been. But Truss doesn't want to share. I feel growing regret in my heart. I really wanted to spend an evening with her. Talk from the heart, honestly. Instead, it seems Alba needs help. And I'm not the person she plans to turn to. Does she think I'm not trustworthy? Did we drift apart during her absence? The memory of what we were like before Loom fell seems so distant. It's looming on the edge of my consciousness. Traps rubs her arm with her hands. The wind is prickled. Even I get goosebumps. Did you like the party?
Yeah.
A lot. It was amazing. I haven't had so much fun before in a long time. Good to hear. I'm exhausted. Aren't you? I shrug lightly. I can see her face is flustered. She noticed I wanted to talk to her and smiles apathetically, apologetically. I'm sorry. It's been so cold here, and it's already late. I'm dreaming of a warm bed. Well then, it's time I escort you to bed, Miss Truss. I give her my hand. She takes it, standing up at my assistance. I'm trying to contain the bitterness, but I demand too much of her. She doesn't have to open up to me in the middle of the night if she doesn't want to. Aw, that's so sweet. I can tell he's mad though, but that's cute. We head off to the quarters in silence. I see there's something hiding behind the facade of her energetic strides and wide grin. Something she decides to keep for herself. I stop at the door of her quarters. Talk to you tomorrow? Sure thing. I nod to myself since Truss is already closing the door. I turned around and set out to my quarters with a sigh. Well, that was sad. I didn't get much sleep. Not that I could complain. Yesterday was not to remember. Judging by the grumbling of my comrades from the next bed, I wasn't the only one who had fun. But unlike him, my head isn't throbbing, just buzzing from the crowds of thoughts. When I open my eyes in the morning, the world seems a bit different from what I did yesterday. My quarters are the same. Nothing has changed in my surroundings, or the daylight coming through the large window in the wall. And yet, the difference is clear to me. The party was the highlight of yesterday. I can't help but feel a little bitter about how the rest of the evening went. I really hoped I could talk to her. Our parting, albeit amicable, left a bit of a sour aftertaste. I wanted more. But I'm not going to push. And I'm definitely not going to start this topic now, in broad daylight. I'd probably die of embarrassment when she told me to give up again. Alone, I entered the canteen to eat breakfast with my comrades, the ones who were already up. The noon passes. The information about coming orders lured the three of us to the canteen, mainly because of Tross, eager to take advantage of lunch. The ground is falling apart, and Alba wouldn't make sure to finish her meal first. To quote, "We might as well read the orders here." She's not wrong. The canteen is practically empty. So it is the three of us. The lunch ended half an hour ago, but Tross is still finishing her large serving. I just realized the drone is still in here. We're sitting at one table. Alba, Hannah, and me. Iluna is navigating under the table, looking for leftovers that could fall from Tross's plate. The poor cat isn't aware that the last plane is meticulous when it comes to food, and it shouldn't count on anything. A drone steps into the room. We all stare in our backs in anticipation. First, it glides to Alba. He takes a piece of paper from this letter pocket and hands it politely to Truss. Then flies it to the table and throws the other two for me and Breedenberg, not caring if we caught them or not. Mine nearly falls into Truss's bowl of soup. I curse under my breath. Favoring Alba is a blatant discrimination for the other team members. If Iluna breaks it, I'm gonna be happy. Iluna expresses her rage. As soon as the drone approaches the cat, it begins to meow loudly. Howling, it runs off to chase the departing machine. Go get it, I think to myself. I delay opening my orders. Lately, they've been bringing nothing good. Has the Empire attacked our territory again? Is the watchtower in danger? Damn it. Did the thermal show itself? I raise my eyes from a piece of paper to look at the Lassplanes at my side. Neither of them is behaving differently, so I assume the watchtowers must be safe. At least, of our theories that I call Lassplanes when threatened is real. What? The contents of these reports are classified. So I can't even see it? That's crazy. The piece of paper, my eye scans the contents. It's brief, businesslike. As much as it shouldn't. A wave of relief floods me. It's just a patrol unit missing in action on the peripheries of our territory. Oh no! I hope they're all right. They started distracting them by radio before the contact was lost. A distraction signal doesn't bode well. It bodes a distress. But thanks to it, we know the last location. It hasn't been much time. We should be able to find them. Hasn't been decorating the seabed already.
Seriously?
We must help them. We're fast. Faster than regular units. Surely we can find them. We can cover more ground. Seems like an easy job. Flying to this site. A rescue mission in case of a skirmish. Gathering what's left. If there's anything.
What?
What's left? How can you be so calm about this? We all know what we signed up for. The distraction doesn't mean anything good. Hannah is right. Lassplanes are fast. We may be late. The operations could have happened could have happened a while ago already. The rescue mission could turn into a search for bodies. By the way, Brandenburg speaks calmly about the possible dark scenario is alarming. In that respect, Trust has a right to be shocked. Brandenburg shrugs lightly, not noticing the emotions on Alba's face. I clear my throat, interrupting the discussion about it before it turns to an argument. Even Hannah's star status wouldn't save her from Trost's great empathy. You see that we're tasked It seems we were tasked for patrolling the Veil. The signal they sent came from this area. Do you think the Empire's behind this? It's quite possible.
Well,
Maybe they forgot to refuel. Very funny. The distress signal doesn't specify enemy units. Maybe it was a malfunction. Or maybe another batch of deserters faking their death in the depths of the sea. There's no point. Units can take more supplies than a half a day of flight. Besides, why would they fake their death? They were so close to the Veil, they could just fly away. Exactly. Do we know what happened to those deserters? The ones you stopped? Me and Hannah look at each other. They just disappeared. HQ didn't mention them at all when they were taken away. They're probably stuck in a hole so deep the light can reach. My thoughts returned to the sheet of paper in front of me. I doubt it was deserter activity. It doesn't hold any water. A malfunction so close to the Veil almost sounds unbelievable. I feel a lump going in my throat. An Empire ambush? You must be ready for the worst. Silence. I can feel the awkwardness growing every second. It's gonna tell me who do I fly with. I know what I have to do. I have to decide which of them I'll fly with me on this mission. I knew it. It's not like I can take them both. But now, I'm a pilot of not one but two Lassplanes. I never thought it would come to this. Never in my life thought that I would have a reason for my embarrassment. I glance eagerly at Alba. My heart leaps into my throat when I notice she's looking at me too. Well? Hannah sighs. Her chair screeches from the floor as she moves back and stands up. Alba and I look at her surprised. She stretches. Her face is indifferent as always. She glances at us. Something shimmers in her eyes when they turn from Alba to me. Anyways, I wish you luck.
what?
Oh, wait. Was it me picking Alba to talk to last night is why that happened?
There.
I assume you want to go together. The nonchalantness in Hannah's words throw me off. Only after a while do I regain my composure. Out of the corner of my eye, I watch Alba turn beetroot red. She sighed at me nervously, her fist clenched on the edge of the table. I felt my cheeks turn red too. I appreciate the fact I no longer had to make the choice. But could she be more subtle about it? It's Walter's decision. I mean... It's okay, cowboy. I'll sit this one out. Rescue missions aren't my forte anyway. You lovebirds, go ahead. Okay, I take back everything good I said about Hannah before, bro. W mans, bro. We are not... I feared the sound of the words Hannah used. My hands began to sweat. I wanted to deny it, but Alba beats me to it. She's frantically waving her hands in negotiation. It's pointless. Hannah abruptly turns on her heels and, amused by her deed, moves to the exit. Iluna follows its owner. I stare at her stubbornly, just to avoid looking at Alba. God damn it, Bradenburg. Estella is a bulldozer. When I dare glance back at Truss, I see she's pressing her hand in her face, hiding from me. I clear my throat. The awkwardness between us is so palpable. I feel like I might curl up and die. I don't want to embarrass Alba. I look at her. She spreads her fingers, still pressed in her face. She looks at me from between them. I see a smile playing her lips. So... Just like old times, huh? 1 week is old times for you? In eternity, even. Why, did you miss me, Miss Truss? Rude. It's not a date on a junkyard, but... Truss sends a fork in my direction with the speed of a bullet. I dodged at the very last moment. Oh, 'cause she's trying to kill me then. That's good to know. The mission ahead makes me anxious. And yet, I can't help to enjoy the fact that we take off to the sky together. Searching for the patrol here turned out to be a painstaking task. Despite the approximate location of the distress signal they came from, we don't know anything to point us in the direction. We've been flying among the veil for some time now, scanning the sky at a stormy sea. I wonder if the sea has already swallowed their ranks. The cover of clouds is so thick, you can barely see anything, including the barriers surrounding our kingdom. But its proximity is palpable. I can feel its energy in the air despite the aircraft hull covering me. It sparks under my fingers, leaving strips of goosebumps on my skin. Okay, something's not right though. I straighten in my seat. Our radio comes to life on the patrol panel, catching the distress signal. We found them. My eyes follow the readings. Wait. It can't be true. I check again and again. The distress signal is far away. It's not the distance that makes me suspicious, but its direction. It's coming from enemy territory? From beyond the veil? This is madness. What did the poor guys get himself into? The distress signal is coming from beyond the veil. It's like they ventured into enemy territory. We can't follow them. I recorded their location. Let's report it to HQ and go back. Walter, wait. We must help them. What if they're stuck and can't return? What if they're injured? And what if it's a trap? It's the enemy's territory, Alba. It's prohibited to fly beyond the veil. We can't follow them. We're the fastest unit in the kingdom.
Let's go.
Let's just go there for a moment, for a quick fly through. Just to find them, check if they're injured or if they're beyond hope. It's crazy, Alba. She wouldn't let us. We can't leave those people to their fate. We're so close, and time's running out. We might not get another chance to rescue them. What if it's a trap? It's better to check then. We have a chance to go there and return in the blink of an eye. What if another unit answers the call? I don't like it. We have to take a look. A quick flight, there and back again. Fine. All my instincts were screaming to return to the Veil. I don't know if it's pointless to cross in any other aircraft. Only Lassplane I'm piloting can ensure my safe passage. I've always wondered how it works. How it stops the units. Is it as hard as a wall when the unauthorized person gets close? I grit my teeth and cover the cloud. The barrier is never invisible. Oh. I clearly feel it for a moment when we cross the other side. My body stiffens. Chill sneaks inside it. My throat's dry. The cold spreads through my veins. Neck tense, muscles stiff. Something is churning inside my stomach. The station is brief, fleeting. It passes quickly. It leaves an unpleasant aftertaste that lingers as we fly ahead further. We rush through enemy territory for a few, maybe a dozen minutes. The awareness of where we are makes me anxious. Lassplanes are fast. We can break through the clouds at full power. And yet, we're approaching the source of the distant distress signal, unbearably slow. Oh god, this is taking... Oh! What the hell? So many times I've imagined the outside world that was hidden behind the veil. This might be the first mighty structure when it came from behind the clouds. I freeze. Large bridges reaches the sky. The grandeur makes me feel small. It's like traversing the entrails of the sky-high highway, once intended for land vehicles. Familiar enemy flags flutter in the wind. At the sight of them, I feel a knot building up in my stomach. Grand Empire. This is it. We reach their territory. The edge of their land. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I'm ready for anything. The Bengal cannon is shooting at us. Those are enemies in the air. As we're racing in the sky, nothing appears. The world is desolate.
Impossible!
What happened here? Abo voices the question that's on my mind. Looking around, I'm watching the world surrounding us from behind the hull's window. The bridge construction emerges from the clouds are damaged. They look old, bearing the signs of long existence. I don't see a single living soul. This place has a stench that seeps to the Lassplanes hull. The stench of death. I didn't think it was this bad. We have to... Walter, enemies! Oh, it is an airplane section. Oh no. Oh, they look weird. Oh.
Alright!
Ow. Well, that's something different. This is terrible. possessed with something? What is this? God.
Get back here!
Oh, this is terrible.
Hello, little
That is not good. Part of me was glad that part of me was nearly glad to see enemy opponents on the horizon. The one that felt uncomfortable in a desolate place. The one that was right to expect hordes of enemies welcoming us to their territory. When the first unit rushed to meet us, unrest grew in my heart. Something was wrong. Very wrong. I've not done many Empire hulls to the deep sea that I would recognize them anywhere. These were not unlike the others, mostly. But the pale blue gleam seeping from them we just saw was familiar. In this utterly disturbing, haunting way. It was so similar to... Was this... the light? I can't believe they did that. These units. Oh, but are they really fooled by the light? Yes. I can hear them. But it's different. I agree. I've never seen anything like this before. They sing to me, but the melody is wrong. Corrupted. Corrupted? Corrupted how? I thought the Empire didn't have access to light crystals. That they were nowhere else but our island. Didn't you say so, Walter? I think so too. That's where they taught us at school. What was the point of the veil otherwise? To keep us away from them?
Damn it!
Look at what they did, Walter. Look at this world. A chill went down my spine when I looked down at the abandoned constructions. They seemed man-made. How long ago? For what purpose? Were they part of the world's infrastructure? A normal, mundane element to daily lives for the locals? This thesis seems so far from reality. The bridge resembles a gloomy memory from what they've been like, what they have been. Abandoned and dented by time. I can swear I see flashes of blue in the cracks. Even the water seems dark, muddled. No signs of life around. People, animals, even birds in the sky. And these strange units. None of this is making any sense whatsoever. We should turn around. We're in enemy territory out back up. But this place is depressing, as it is intriguing. I glanced at the cockpit gauges. We're approaching the source of the signal. Crap, we got more of them coming. This is weird. Oh god. It has a laser? Ugh. Okay, that hurts too. Whatever. Oh god, it's about to suck so badly.
Laser charge!
Yeah, I'm gonna die on this.
Hello, little one. Laser charge!
No.
Defense system up.
god, it's terrible.
Get back here!
Thank you.
Go, go, go!
Oh, please. Ah! That was terrible. What are these units? Who are the pilots inside them? Lone guards of this corrupted, forgotten world. They don't look like the ones that breached the veil and attacked our island. But their private soldiers must have come from somewhere else. But this is what their homeland looks like? This isn't really everything left of the Praying Empire. If so, what was the purpose of seeing the attack Celestial? They have the light, although their reality looks different from ours. Our kingdom is a beautiful, luscious land full of greenery, sandy beaches, and charming villages. This is more like a desolate wasteland, forgotten by the rays of light, hidden in the curtain of clouds. Conquering our island will change nothing. So what is their aim? The healthy territory untouched by this plague? Our island is tiny compared to the vastness of the empire. I doubt it could even be even a quarter of its inhabitants. Or at least I did. Now it looks like an empty world. Maybe this is all that's left of them. This place is just a warning. What do you mean? The Empire puts their hand in the light. And look how it ended. Look at what they did. We don't know if this damage is because of the light. But of course, we do know. I feel it in the air. Its energy fills this place. But it's different. Greedy. They did something to it. They changed the light. You think they conducted experiments on it? Maybe that's the result.
I don't know.
But our home doesn't look like that. It mustn't look like that. We can't let them breach the veil. The girl's sorrow fills the air around me, resonates with the whole of the plane. I don't know what it is she expects from the world she was so curious about. We reach the source of the signal. A quick flight, there and back. I grip my teeth, seeing more units on the horizon. Just ahead of us.
Laser charge!
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh my god,
Hello,
it's terrible.
little one.
Oh my god, it's so terrible. What just hit me? So stupid.
Laser charge!
Oh my god. Ow. I just... Oh my god.
Laser
That
charge!
is the first time I actually died on the game.
Shield up!
I actually hate it.
Shield up!
This is just terrible. What hit me? Okay. Harbinger. That's the boss apparently. It's mine. It's mine.
Much better.
Oh god.
All right. Laser charge.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh no. Ah! I'm gonna die again. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh god, this is terrible. This is so bad.
Faster than the wind.
I'm guessing I have to kill those in order to get better better things. I do, I definitely do.
All right. Laser charge. Yay! Let's go.
I'll take it. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit.
Laser charge. All right.
I got it. I'm locked to the corner again. Dear God, this is terrible. Dear God. Ah! Oh my God. Okay, it's doable. It's a lot doable. I just look at this. Does he really need all these like lasers though? What?
Laser charge. Get back here.
Too much things for me to focus on right now.
Laser charge. Much better. Yay!
laser. Take it.
Charge!
Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, I hope that was the final boss. See, that was terrible. My heart is pounding in my chest so hard. I can feel like it could burst out at any moment. It was the source of the signal. This thing we managed to destroy, which turned out to be incredibly dangerous. It was a freaking trap. I knew it. I was right. And yet, I don't feel any better. I breathed heavily for a while, regaining composure. It was not an easy battle. The deeper we got into this gloomy place, the more I miss home. Hate to break it to you, but I told you so. Are you okay? Yes. Yes, I am. It was super weird, don't you think? Weird how? This radio signal. There was something more. I felt like the plane was calling me. Did you feel it too? Not at all. It didn't strike me as any different from the others. I mean, it did stand out with the cursed lasers and how dangerous it turned out to be. Besides that, it was the same as the rest on the outside. Maybe a little bigger. Alba? Yes? Time to go home. Check the signal. Turned out to be a trap. Our job here is done. Oh. Yes, let's head home. You seem weird. Are you okay? I will be when we're back home. You're right. This place is terrifying. Let's go home. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Dear God, that was not it. But that's why we're gonna leave this episode of Kamikaze Lassplanes. I'm gonna call it there. But we finally saw what the Empire looks like. And guess they had the light. So, can't wait to see what more happened with that one. But if you guys like this episode of Kamikaze Lassplanes, please leave a like and comment down below if I'm doing something else. If they have it on Xbox, I'll definitely check it out. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until then, I'll catch y'all later.